Welcome class to GE 204 English Composition. In the classroom, you can click on a button in the left menu bar that's titled Instructor Information and read my entire bio. However, for those of us who appreciate video and audio versions, I've put together a short presentation that I call About Me in 9 slides. The beginning. I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and Brooklyn is bordered by New Jersey and upstate New York, as well as Long Island. As a young child, my parents felt that trying to raise a child in Brooklyn would not be a good thing, so we all decided, the whole family, about 6 or 7 aunts and uncles, all moved out to a city called Shirley, which is on the east end of Long Island, close to the Hamptons, close enough that I always said I lived just outside the Hamptons. Not exactly true, but it wasn't a lie either. My roots, the city of Shirley was founded by Walter T. Shirley, and the actual existence of the town actually started way before, in the 1500s, 1600s. People came from England just like every other place, and there were a lot of Indian reservations on Long Island as well as upstate New York and all through New York State. This is a picture of William Floyd, and his title actually is General William Floyd. He was involved with the beginning of our country. He served as a general in the Revolutionary War, and he also signed the Declaration of Independence. And for this, he got the title of the school. School district was William Floyd School District, and the high school, of course, was William Floyd High School, and the elementary school was William Floyd Elementary. There's another famous general, Nathaniel Woodhull, and when he also had a school named after him. So Long Islanders like to appreciate their generals from the Revolutionary War. More roots. As in my formative years, I spent time playing the saxophone. I played field hockey. I played softball, and I read a lot. And because I read a lot, I got to wear this hat. This saxophone I brought with me as I went into college. I went to college in Mount St. Vincent in Riverdale, New York. I was in an orchestra, a full-size orchestra, as well as a jazz band, and we called ourselves the Hairy Pork Chops. And we played for anybody that was willing to listen to us. From there, I went on to the University of Bridgeport in Connecticut. I had a bachelor's in English with a minor in education. I went on to University of Bridgeport in Bridgeport, Connecticut, and earned my master's in education, which was really remedial reading based. I taught for 2 years and realized I didn't exactly like it because I was teaching second graders. So I quit and decided to go off into the business world. I sold paper, lots of it, printing in all different shapes and sizes, and I also got involved in electrical supplies. And from electrical supplies, I just had this notion that wire and cable was the greatest thing since sliced bread. So my cousin and I started a business, and we imported and exported wire and cable to Canada, South America, Central America, Europe, and we also supplied many local companies here in Florida, such as Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, during the late 90s, the big expansion years. The company collapsed in early 2000, 2001. The euro dollar just went down to zero. The value of it, construction here in Florida as well as across the United States, slowly dwindled, and I realized that I had to do something. So my second life, I went back to teaching, and I also went into administration for a few years. I was an academic dean, and this is exactly how I felt right here. I felt chained to my desk, drowning in paperwork, because my true love was teaching. So I went back to teaching. I also started my doctorate, and I did this at the University of Central Florida, and they are the UCF Knights. And this is how I looked after I was done. No, only kidding. 7 years later, I became Dr. Rosie, and this is what I look like. In my spare time, I like to go to the beach. I like to sit on the beach right here at the edge of the water. I like to read. I like to write. And I love my 2 Italian greyhounds, Giovanni, who we call Gio, and Jojo, who is Josephina. And they too love to go to the beach. They love to watch me read, and they really like to watch me write, and they even give me ideas. So that's me in 9 slides. Welcome to class.